Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great. Hope you had a good weekend, and welcome to this new video right here on the altcoins. Right, so the altcoin market right now, alt season. Although I would not call it an alt season update, but yeah, we're going to do a full update. I did a video on Saturday as well, but given the fact that others, which is the main thing I look at when we're talking about altcoins, right? So that's this. You can also find it on trading for yourself. But others at this point of time is at such a crucial support level that I wanted to cover it in that I wanted to cover it again. And I think in general, it's very valuable and it's very useful for all of you also to keep a close eye on how altcoins in general are doing. So that's what we'll do in this video. First of all, when we're talking about today, look, I would definitely recommend you to check out my Bitcoin video if you want some more market insights. But at this point of time, the market is not doing that well. Bitcoin dominance is relatively high. Bitcoin is pushing down into support. Support is still holding, but this matters for altcoins, right? I mean, if altcoins are correlated like this, which is true, and Bitcoin is going to turn bearish, which at this point of time, the most important support level is at 104.5 thousand. If that breaks, then that's very bad news for altcoins. So keep your eyes on Bitcoin as well. Now, ultimately, Monday, at least in the last month, has always been slightly bearish for crypto, as you can see right here. Monday is usually a bit of it's still a bit of de-risking from the weekend or the week prior. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are quite strong. And then the weekend normally is also quite strong, if we go back over the last month, at least. So today, I would not expect much yet, to be fair. Even though we kind of do need it for others, right? Because we've talked about this before, but others, so basically the altcoin market cap, excluding the top 10, is at a crucial support level here. All right, if you go all the way to the 3-day time frame, you can see we're at the 200 EMA, which we are still holding. But in general, this key level is just very, very respected, right? So then you would want to see a strong reaction from that level for bullish continuation. Now, the volume kind of suggests bullish continuation, and as long as we're holding this level at 240, I would say that suggests bullish momentum as well. And on the 12-hour time frame, which is something I like, we have actually been able to reclaim the 90-day rolling VWAP, which is good as well, although I still remain extremely mixed about the current situation. All right, and that is that, like, I can name you a couple of things that I like technically about the 3-day time frame 200 EMA holding. I can tell you about the volume, I like that. I can tell you about this reclaim of the 90-day rolling VWAP. But then on the other side, on the 12-hour time frame, we have lost the uptrend. On the daily time frame, we have lost the uptrend. The reaction to support is not as strong as I would like it to be. And fundamentally, there's quite a lot of uncertainty still in the general financial markets. Right, so for that reason, and I've said this on Saturday as well, I have scaled into some altcoins, but with very low position sizes. Right, so that is what I personally have done. What you want to do also very much depends on what you think about the markets. What do you think about the fundamentals? Do you think they are a danger to the market circumstances? And how do you view altcoins? At this point of time, I would still lean slightly towards saying that it's most likely we will see a continued recovery and at least one more move back into $280 billion and probably higher as well. So that is my bias, but for me, it's very close, right? It's about a 55% probability we'll do this. And if we are unable, I would say by the end of Wednesday, if we're unable to reclaim this level right here at $250 billion, I think we need to make our conclusions and say, all right, it's most likely we're going to drop down lower. But I'll keep you updated on that, certainly. But for now, I think that's what you need to know. So thank you for watching. If you're interested in altcoin updates like these, consider subscribing. But for now, have a great day. I'll see you all in my next videos. Have a great week in advance as well. And bye.